Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome back to Like Blaze video. Today, we are going to be doing a speed run. We're going to be doing Rayo. It is time to go and get locked in. A massive shout out to Editman Spec for becoming a new member to the channel, and a massive shout out to Satan as well for gifting a bunch of memberships. I just want to put that out there. That is massive, and thank you. I never act. What's the word? Of course I'm grateful, but I'm like, I don't know how to act when this happens. I'm not used to this much kindness. So I'm just sitting there like, Alright. My speed team looks like this. This is what I like to run for speed. Now, you can change this. If you don't like the anniversary cards, you can run the movie cards. Later on, the movie cards are going to be better. So this one is actually going to be better later. But right now, I think that's probably the best. So I like this. Take the Raichi. I am taking the Raichi. The Raichi's here. What's going on? Content. Yeah, it's content. Igris is so angry. Has anyone else noticed how angry Igris is? He's having a go at me. Take the Raichi. He's like, the Raichi's there. Oh, boys. Right, so all your highest units, no synergy, it's 8.5 mil feasible. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Okay, we lose the Awakening immediately. Right, so the one downside to training speed right now is I feel like Awakenings just disappear quickly. But with a bit of luck, we should be alright, and we should be able to generate enough turns, maybe. Trash run? What? Off the bat? We've taken 2 cards! You are Editman Spec now? Wait, what? But you are Editman Spec. I'm so confused. I am so confused. What have I missed? Listen, I just read your name. I don't know what your real name is. I don't have your government name here. I'm just panicking. If you get a PB right now, you'll... Oh, shit. Alright, boys. I have to be honest about what PB is as well. Right, my PB is 8-point-something million speed. I think my total speed PB is like 9 million... 8, 9, 10, about 10 million? I will bring up... The Kira is my highest speed, so I will bring that up at some point for you. You are Editman Spec. At the start of the name, it's Editman Spec. Lol. Wait, you said Editman Spec? Wait, did I? Oh, wait. Isn't that the same thing? I said SPAC? Oh, it's SPAC! It's SPAC! Boy, okay. In my defense, I genuinely can't read. Chat knows this. Chat absolutely knows this. The fact that it took me 15 times to read that thing over and over again for me to understand what just happened there. Boys, we're not hitting a personal best. We're screwed. We're screwed. It's done. We're cooked. Oh, where's the special lecture rate? What the hell? Come on. Sexy soccer, let's go. I did, but I don't know how I did it. I genuinely don't know how I did it. My girlfriend's absolutely convinced that I'm dyslexic. Which makes sense, because if you ever seen me type anything, you know that I make all the typos ever. I am like the greatest typo machine you've ever seen. Oh god. Hey, Ken's the worst at reading. Can you confirm bro is dyslexic? I don't know, man. Dude, English is my first language. English is genuinely my first language. Your best movie rating is 1.8 million, and you can't get anything better than that. What's the team you're using? Because if you're using a full speed team, you should be able to beat that. But weirdly, I think SSRs matter a lot, so... Bro, we're not hitting any special lectures. This is messed up. We're hitting 0 special lectures. Wow. We're having a hard time here, boys. He can't borrow your gears. I don't think it's the gears, man. I need someone's luck. I just need Igris to believe. That's all I need. Deep down, all I need is Igris to believe. Make that happen and we've got the run. Right, 21 there. Come on, more inspirations. I need an awakening as well. Damn it. The tiles are too good to not be chasing awakenings. Igris needs to do wakey wakey. Oh, I'll just get near the mic and go wakey wakey. God, that voice actors, like, Arises was so funny. Alright, awakening. No. I can tell you what my build is. Yeah, let me know what your build is. I'll have a look. Right, I need to open my window. It's getting really flipping warm. So... Oh, it's so flipping warm. Jesus. I don't know if you guys can't probably see it, but I'm sweating like crazy. Actually sweating like crazy. Right. Nah, man, I put my W Kaiju number 8 shirt. Oh yeah, you guys didn't see that, did you? Dude, Kaiju number 8 is so elite. Again, it's nice and moist. Jesus. Will the new Asagi be limited? It will, yeah. It will be limited. Why is my chat thirsting over me again? What's going on here? Right. God, I should have opened the flipping window earlier. It's so warm in here. It's so, like, cold in here now. I love it. I love it. I feel like we need to hit a new PB, man. We do need to hit a new PB on Rayo. Or just in speed in general. Your biggest flex that you read that from chapter 1? Really? Bro, I am up to date on Kaiju number 8, finally. All I'm saying is those of you who haven't read Kaiju number 8, honestly, if you can, go and read it. It's so flipping good. Kaiju number 8 is so flipping good. That's annoying. Lost the awakening immediately. We only just got the awakening, we lost it immediately. You're a little late on saving. Your biggest flex that you can't read. Bro, join the club. Join the club. Honestly. The we don't read club is growing bigger and bigger. You hate speed training with a passion. I love speed training, that's the worst part. I actually love speed training. I'm just not getting lucky with it. It is what it is. Make Kira better, bro needs to not eat conditioned. Yeah, that would be a huge start. Kira's grey tile not eating conditioned would be a massive start. Because his tile itself was really strong otherwise. So that would be a great start. And then, honestly, we just need, like... We need the movie cards buffed. Once Rayo and the Rayo SSR is buffed... To be fair, even the Nagi being buffed is going to help speed. Because we'll probably run Nagi and Rayo in the speed comp. Like, honestly. You probably run all 4 movie cards, to be fair. For some reason, you just came to see a good training with extra Chiggity. Yo, you can't seem to get a good one with Chiggity. I don't know. Chiggity's... I think if you're going to train speed, Chiggity and Kira are the best 2 to train. Rayo just feels slightly off for some reason. I mean, you could see I'm hitting it not so great. I'm getting really unlucky with this character. Rayo and Chicory have been alright for me. Listen, how about this? After this, we'll do some auto training, okay? I'll show you the way I... You know what? We'll make a whole video on it. We'll actually make a whole video on how I train auto training. And we'll just release that. I think people deserve that at the very minimum. Because that might help them in a quick manner. I don't know. Something along those lines. Boom! 999! Now that I open the window, I don't want to shout as much. I don't want my neighbours, like, having a go at me. My neighbours are going to be like, why is he screaming 999? Is he German now? You only train auto these days? Yeah, I mean, I might get lucky with auto. Let's go. Awakening. And turn. You don't auto train. Auto training is actually so important. Yeah, we could do a auto training team comps thing. Sure. Let's do an auto training team comps thing, and I'll show you how to train each comp. Except stamina, because who the hell trains stamina? Like, realistically, who honestly trains stamina? What happened to the BBCs, man? Like the good old days. Dude, I actually... YouTube randomly recommended me my own video. And I had the BBC glasses on. And we were getting BBCs for days. It was so weird. And I was like, wow, I remember the good old days when we had the BBC glasses on. It was only last summer. And I actually called my girlfriend and went, hey, when are we getting you new sunglasses? Because I kind of need those glasses. So I think the plan is at some point to buy her some new sunglasses so that I can take her BBC glasses. I feel like we deserve them, right? But the only way I'm getting them is if I buy her new sunglasses. So I need to buy her something nice, and in return I get the BBC glasses. And I feel like she's probably still not going to give them. She's possessive. She's like, I want my BBC glasses. It's how she courted me. She was like, look at these. If you want these, you have to date me. And I was like, okay. That's how that happened. True story. Solid trade. I know, right? Listen, a lot of my life is solid trades. I buy her food, she gives me cuddles. It's a fair trade. I don't buy her food, she gives me grief. I guess that's also a fair trade. Right. Boys, how many turns? You know she's going to be in the chat as well. Like, I need to keep an eye on chat. If I see her in the chat, I need to be like, she is the greatest person ever. And you guys have to be like, oh my god, Hyken, you saved 15 orphanages. You're so cool. Yeah. Tell her to give me $5 a month for having you. Oh god. You understand that... You understand that she doesn't share, right? She calls me before and after the stream. To make sure that, you know, I'm still here. I think we should do like a JP next week, maybe. Friday we'll see, because I think Friday will be interesting. If we get content, it's going to be very interesting. If we don't get content, it is what it is. But maybe she already is. She just texts me. Oh god, dude, she just sits on the Go-Go Muffin and waits for me, and she's like, he's online. That means he's not talking to other women. I'm like, good. That genuinely, she's not crazy, by the way. I should probably go on record. She's not. She's lovely. She is absolutely lovely, and I shouldn't say anything negative about her because she will headbutt me. She will absolutely headbutt me, and believe me when I say you don't want me to get headbutted. She is what, 5'2" and pure evil. She will headbutt me. Trash run. It is a trash run, and I apologize. It's a trash run. Is there any tier lists for characters who are new to the game? I have a very outdated tier list, if that helps. I am meant to be making a tier list soon. You should do a bocce training. I should. I've got big upgrades to hit. This is not going to be a big upgrade. Sorry, guys. This is still going to be a run, though. This is still going to be, like, probably 5-6 mil. Oh, the speed stat alone. Dax might be Yandere? Maybe. What's about ahead? Hold up, what am I missing here? Your speed build is Kira, Mitoma, Christmas Chickadee, Bachira, Raichi. Instead of Bachira, bro doesn't want the 50 bucks. Bro, I can't do anything about that. Hand on heart, I can't do anything about that. Right, I would change your Bachi. So you got Kira, Mitoma, Chigiri. I would change the Bachi in that build. You want to try and add yourself probably like a Loki or a Gagamaru. I mean, I've showcased the ones I'm using, right? If I come into training info, so you've got mostly the units I'm using. So this, which is fine, and this. And then you're training with that. Realistically, you could go Gagamaru or you could go Loki over the Bachira. But the big one, honestly, is going to be your SSRs. If you have this SSR, it makes a ridiculous difference on your training run. Because of the constant boost in here. So you are going to get over here, it's about 60% extra constant boost. I wonder if I can load that up in, is it here, combo effects? So if we just scroll down to specifically this card, you got 15% here, 15% here, and 30% here. So the way constant boost works is, a constant boost is no matter what tile you pick up, and no matter what, there is always a boost on that speed stat. So, if I was to pick, say, this one up, you can see there should technically be no speed stat associated here, right? There should be no speed stat because Intel doesn't give speed. But it does in this scenario just because there's a constant buff there. So when we take a speed card, that constant is so much higher and it's multiplicative. So by the higher the constant the number, the more multiplicative it's going to be. And it's just going to appear on every tile. So constants effectively dictate how well your training is going to go. We're going into that point where constant buffs mean everything. And also there is literally from like in a month's time, we are going to have runs and we're going to be able to do these like stupid runs where we can have 3 good SSRs and we can throw in lemon into all our trainings for no reason because the connections that you're going to get from the SSRs alone are just so good that you could just genuinely throw trash into your teams. Like, comps are not going to matter. It's just going to be SSRs, EX cards. Once they get the Psy EX out and it's all buffed up, EX cards are going to be the entire thing. You're allergic to Dax? I mean, Dax is kind of crazy. Your Gogamaru is 65. Fair. Loki's 50. Is all your other units 100? Or, because maybe you can use them as a friend support. Although, if your other units aren't 100, then don't use them as a friend support. You're better off with a Chigiri or a Kira, so... if you get Gagamaru 65, he's actually alright. Gagamaru 65 is alright. What level's your Bachira? Your Kira's 100, and you're using Raichi as a friend. Okay, there's your first issue. Don't use Raichi as a friend. Bachi's 55. Yeah, replace Bachi for Gaga, for sure. Bachi for Gaga, for sure. What's your Christmas Chigiri, your Kira, I guess your other speed units? Because the unit that you don't have 100 is the one you're going to want to bring as a friend. If you're training speed, you're going to want good speed tiles. Raichi doesn't actually have a great speed tile. People love to call it a great speed tile. It's not a great speed tile. Raichi's main use in the speed comp, sure it has a speed tile. This tile is alright. Sexy Soccer is nice. But realistically, speed stat is way nicer. Christmas Chigiri is 70 and your Mitoma is 55. You're probably better off, honestly, bringing 100 Christmas Chigiri. Bring your Christmas Chigiri as your friend support. This is the last run. I'm gonna throw in some auto training. Try training your Kira, right? Train your Kira specifically. Bring Christmas Chickadee as your friend, support. And then have a look at what you hit. Those two alone will carry you to a new level, I promise you. Because the tiles of Christmas Chickadee and Kira are good enough to carry you. I promise we're gonna do some auto training. I'm gonna try and hit at least a good speed unit, because this is kind of abysmal. 5 million speed is unacceptable. Also, I promise to do like a team comp thing, so we'll do it. Dax, have a lovely day, man. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for saying things. We love you. We absolutely love you. Right. Not even 7. Well, it's going to be 7 mil. This is going to be 7 mil. Do Butcher so I can watch it later. Alright. It's going to be a speed training, but deal. Fine. I'll do an auto training on Bachi. Alright? I'll make sure the unit's Bachi. Good girl. Alright. You just lost your Bachi privileges. Alright, boys. And girls. I know there's a couple of you in there. Statistically, it's impossible that you're all men. Actually, it's not, is it? I don't know. Right. YouTube, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.